Hey guys, it's Serena. And for today's video, I filmed a very pretty Morphe 35O2 palette kind of tutorial. This is my very first time using this palette. I got it like a week ago, and a whole bunch of you guys on my Snapchat wanted a look using the palette, so I definitely wanted to film that for you guys. If you guys haven't already, be sure to add me on my Snapchat because y'all know what's popping over there or whatever. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel already, be sure to subscribe. Click that button down below and the bell button while you're at it. Like, I mean, why not? You're already here. You're already here. And also, guys, I know my eyebrows are grown out a lot. They're really sparse and like grown out everywhere, but I'm trying to grow them out, so don't leave a comment about it. I already know, girl. I already know. But yeah, this look was very highly requested using this palette. So yeah, I just wanted to make it for you guys because I actually love the palette. It's so pigmented, so good, and it's only like 20 something bucks. I think it's like 23, I believe. But yeah, I'm really glad how this look turned out. It's super duper pretty, and without further ado, let's just get on with the tutorial. Alright guys, so I'm starting off with one eye done as per usual, and I'm going to be hopping into my beloved Morphe 35O2 palette. I'm going to be taking the shade Heat on a Wet and Wild crease brush and fluffing that all in my crease as my transition color. Then I'm taking the NYX Vixen shade and I'm putting that on my brow bone. The 35O2 palette didn't have a light enough color, so I wanted to make my brow bone a little bit lighter than what the palette had. So I'm just mixing that into my brow bone. Then I'm going back into the palette and taking the shade Terracotta and putting that in my crease a little bit lower. We're going to be using a lot of brown shades in this tutorial, so just make sure that you keep blending and make it kind of like a nice brown smoky eye. Then I'm going to be taking the shade In the Zone and I'm going to be placing that on the outer edge of my crease with a ABH brush that came with like the Modern Renaissance and palettes like that. Then I'm hopping into the shade Brunette and taking that on the same outer corner, just deepening up the outer corner with every color that we use. Like each color will get darker and I'm just blending. And then I'm taking that black shade called Wiz and putting that on the very outer corner just to finish off the smoky eye. Then I'm taking my ColourPop concealer in the shade Tan and I'm going to be carving out my crease halfway. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Sauce. It's a hella funny name. I'm taking Sauce and putting that on my lid, making sure I spray my brush with a little bit of rose water or some kind of like water adhesive, just making sure it's a little bit more metallic. So I'm taking the shade Sauce, and then on the outer edge I'm taking the shade Ruby just to make it a little bit more red on the outer edge, and just blending everything together and going back in and taking my blending brush and blending the outer corners just so it's not a harsh line. Then I'm taking my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner and just making a wing on my upper lid. Then I'm just taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and cutting my lashes. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter liner and taking it in the shade Midnight Cowboy and just looking very straight on, making sure I don't look too up or too down, and just putting it right above my crease. Since my eyelids are a little hooded, I'm making sure it's right above that line. So this is how my eyes turned out before the lashes. And for the lashes, I'm taking my Dodo lashes in the style D307. I do have a code for them if you guys want to use it. It will be down below in the down bar as always. Then to highlight my brow bone, I'm taking the shade Rodeo Drive by Ofra. It's their highlighter, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone with that. And this is how my eyes turned out with all of the, you know, shadow liner bomb AF. Then for my face, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my face with a stippling brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm mixing my NARS foundation and my Fenty Beauty foundation, all shades and everything. All the products will be down below in the down bar if you guys were wondering, but I'm just going to be applying that all over my face and just using a Morphe G6 brush. You guys know I love this brush for foundation, so I'm just going to be taking it and applying it all over. Then I'm taking my Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I actually never have used this product before. It was my first time using it and I absolutely love it, you guys. It's so nice, so pretty, and I just love the finish of it, so I definitely would recommend. Then I'm taking my Wet n Wild concealer just to like kind of contour, bronze up my face. It wasn't too dark enough to contour, so I'm just taking it as a bronzer. Once I blended it out, it wasn't as dark enough for a contour, so I'm kind of just bronzing up with that. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC50 and just going to be contouring up my face with that. Then I'm taking my MAC and Patrick Star powder in the shade Patrick's Powder. I love this, you guys. Y'all know this is my fave, so I'm just going to be taking it and basically setting all the areas that I want. So my whole entire face. I basically set everywhere because I don't want my bronzer, highlighter, or anything to go on patchy. So I'm just setting it everywhere with my beauty blender. Then I'm taking my all-time favorite bronzer, you guys know, the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. I love this bronzer, and I'm just going to be taking it and contouring up my face and my nose. Then I'm taking my Laura Mercier Medium Deep Translucent Powder and I'm just going to be setting underneath my contour just to make sure it's a nice sharp line. Then I'm taking my MAC blush and I believe this is in the shade Copper Tone and putting that on my cheekbones and blending it upward. And going into my Ultimate Glow Kit and taking the shade White Sand and Hot Sand from the ABH Ultimate Glow Kit. This glow kit is so pretty, you guys. I love it so much. I'm so glad I bought it, especially on the Cyber Monday sale. But yeah, I love this so much. I'm just going to be highlighting basically my entire face. And for my under eyes, I'm basically taking all those shades that I use in my crease and putting them under there just to blend out, making it smoky and cute or whatever. Then I'm just going to be highlighting my waterline and taking the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Medium and putting it in my waterline just to highlight. Then I'm taking that red shade in the palette. It's like a matte red and I'm putting that in my inner corners and then putting a highlight shade, I believe the Rodeo Drive, right on top of it just because I wanted some red in the inner corner, but I didn't show the shadow, but it's just the matte red one in the palette. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. brow gel, the clear one, oh my gosh, I can't even talk, and setting my brows. And then for my lips, I'm taking the ABH liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton, and then over top the Kylie Cosmetics Brown Sugar, y'all already know what it is. And taking my K liner by ColourPop and lining my lips. Then I'm taking my Chi liquid lipstick from ColourPop and putting that on top, and then following up with a gloss from ColourPop. This is the Karuchi gloss with ColourPop in the shade Contessa. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and spraying my entire face, and you are done. Alright guys, this is the end of my Morphe 35O2 palette, kind of tutorial and a little bit of first impression since it was my first time using it. I really enjoyed how this look turned out. It's super pretty and just glam and just like, yes bitch, yes. But yeah, if you guys were looking to get this palette or didn't know if you should get it or not, you definitely should. I got mine at Ulta, so I didn't have to pay for like shipping on the Morphe website. So if you guys have Morphe in your guys' Ulta near you or whatever, definitely go check it out because it's super good and I believe it's 23 bucks. So I will leave a link down below to where you guys can purchase it if you don't have an Ulta with Morphe near you. But you guys should definitely cop this palette. It's a bop. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. The button is down below. You guys already know it's free. And you know, you're already here, like why not? Why not? And also click that bell notification button so you will be notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on all my social media sites, they will all be linked down below as well as the end card of this video. So be sure to follow me if you haven't already. And yeah guys, I love you all so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye guys.
We don't need that nigga for some more shit, stupid bitch. I want your money, I want more money, I want your money. I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. You keep that to yourself. Now you mad, texting in all caps like I just done put my kids on your back.
Oh, for a minute, girl, I want to know your name. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Yeah, it's so good, pussy so good. If I could quit my job and fuck you all day shit, I would.
Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. Slow yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, she said.